today we're going to be looking at a pretty cool saw. It's not mine, it's actually a friend of mine's, but this is the Silky BIGBOY 2000. Look at this monster. It's like a katana. It's crazy. It's huge. This is the Silky BIGBOY 2000 with the large teeth. It's actually quite sharp. You can feel it. I mean, it's hard to explain. It's not like a knife, not in that aspect, but you can tell it'll rip up wood. It'll tear right through. So, as you can see, it says press here. So that's how you disengage the lock. You press down, and then it closes. And it does not lock closed, but it's not like it's gonna come open at all. So you don't have to worry about it. You just pull it open. First position, push it down, open it some more. Second position. This position's kind of weird. I'm not really sure what that's used for. I guess it's for when you're lower to the ground, so that your hands aren't hitting the ground, but I don't think I'm gonna use that much. It is slightly curved. It's not completely straight. Let me put it in position. I don't know if you guys can see that. It has a slight curve to it, which is gonna allow for more efficient cutting, which is pretty cool. It has a rubberized grip that is like orangish yellow, more orange than yellow, I'd say, but it's definitely sturdy. It's not super heavy. It feels like light in hand. I know it doesn't really matter for a saw, but yeah, so far it seems like a very good quality tool. Now I've already used this a bunch, and it just destroys wood. So you know what? I'll show you that right now. Okay, I'm not sure what kind of wood this is. I think this is maple. I'm not positive on that, but yeah, it looks like maple to me. But anyway, I'm gonna get some of these branches out of the way first. So here we go. That was really easy. You can see that wasn't super big. It sure was easy. How about this one? I'm gonna have to go in kind of a weird angle. Well, maybe not. Yeah, 2 swipes pretty much. And this is a pull saw, so it is a one direction saw. It's not a bidirectional. It only cuts on the pull stroke. But so far, from what I've seen, these pull saws, you would think a bidirectional saw would do better. But I think since it's one way, like it's only a one directional saw, it allows to make the teeth larger, I'm pretty sure. Meaning it won't cut in the push, but when you do pull, it'll just tear up that wood. So let's move on to something obviously a little bigger. Actually, I'll go on the other side so you guys can see a little better. Ugh. Okay, here we go. I'll annotate the time. I'm not actually measuring it right now, but I'll annotate it. And here, already starting to crack. And there it is. Ugh. That was fun. If you come up closer here, you can see that's a very clean cut. I mean, it went through it like butter, guys. You saw how quick that was. Like I said, you saw the time. It's a matter of seconds. I'm sure I'm willing to bet that's under a minute easily. Do it again. Look, see when I go back, watch the sawdust fly out. See all that? When you go forward, not as much, but backwards, when you pull towards yourself, it's crazy. Now, don't quote me on this, but I believe this is their second biggest saw. Yeah? Okay. Second biggest saw. The only one bigger than this is their Katana Boy, which is just ridiculous. That thing's like, I think, twice as big as this. I mean, that thing is ridiculous. It compares to a chainsaw, the Katana Boy. It's a really comfortable handle, actually. Definitely nice and round. I feel like I could do this for quite a long time. It's bothered me. Yeah, I mean, it's just like rocking through. Make a coaster. Yeah, you can see it, pretty awesome. how about something like this? Something a little. I don't know if you saw that. That's half an inch or maybe 3/4 of an inch in already. One stroke. I mean, that is just absolutely fantastic. Goes right through stuff like it's not even there. That was 7 pull strokes, meaning that this is an extremely efficient saw. What if I try it in the upward position? What's that gonna feel like? Not bad, actually. I just kind of like that. Yeah, not terrible. I don't really think it's any better than this position, but whatever. Well, there's not really a whole lot I can do with this saw. I think I've really made my point. Basically, oh, actually, I wanted to say one thing. This thing is cool for one reason. Thank you. It does actually come with a 90-degree spine, so it'll spark, if that means anything to you. So yeah, what do I think about this? I think this is a fantastic saw. This runs about 50 bucks, I believe, on Amazon. I'll have a link in the description to his Amazon link if you're curious to, if you want to pick this thing up, which I would recommend. It's got super aggressive teeth. It cuts really well. It's so efficient. I mean, this is why people sometimes say, why do you need a saw? Why do you need a saw? I have a knife, I can chop it. True, but I'll tell you what, you can't argue that this thing is way faster. If I was gonna cut this with a saw or chop it, even with an axe, this will always win. And one thing that's important to me is if I'm in the woods, many times I'll have something like my BK9 or a tomahawk or an axe or whatever, and it's really nice to be able to take your saw up some logs for firewood. So if you're gonna be out all night, you want your fire to last all night, you just cut up some nice logs and split them up, and then you have firewood for the night. So yeah, I think that's definitely a huge plus about the saw. There's only one thing that I know about all folding saws that I've seen that isn't just with this, it's inherent with all folding saws of this type, is if you're cutting and you're out here and you come out too far and you push, you're liable to break the blade. It can bend or break. I have a Corona saw. I can tell you that actually. Corona saw looks like this. I have the exact same saw. I was using it, same thing, push, and it didn't break. Got a little bit bent. I bend it back and it's okay now, but it's just something to think about. It's possible for it to break. But this is a little bit thicker. I think this is a little bit thicker than that Corona, so hope maybe it'll be a little bit better, or hopefully not do that as bad. But yeah, as long as you stop about here and you don't come out too far, you'll never have a problem. So yeah, definitely if you want a big saw for a pretty good price, that's really high quality. And I believe this is SK4 or SK5 steel. I'm not positive, I will annotate it. But it is totally a great saw. And I'm rambling now, so anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you later.